Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ebony. I am the CEO of Ebony's Mobile Notary and the founder of 757 Notary Sisters, along with a few multiple businesses. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2023. Y'all, we made it. We made it, right? And baby, it has been a roller coaster ride, but we're going to keep pushing forward. Today, this video is just going to get into, if you are new to notary, just looking to get started, and you want some information on what should I be doing, what should I not be doing. I'm just giving you my personal aspects, some of the things that I utilize to have success in this journey. A lot of people do know my story. I was commissioned in February of 2021. I am a pandemic notary is what I like to call it. So I made a lot of money very, very fast in 2021. I did not know what I was doing. I was a scrambling business owner. I took a lot of L's, but I had a lot of wins. 2022, I came back harder with some education and utilizing all the tools that I learned along the way. And I also had another successful year. And now we are here in 2023. And on Sunday is my business anniversary. So yay me. We are still going strong. So right now, we're just talking about my mobile notary business because that was my first business. And if you know my story, if you're in that 757 Notary Sisters Facebook group, you know now I have 5 businesses. I've been able to just learn, grow, and expand and excel as far as my entrepreneurship journey, right? So you're a notary. You're thinking about becoming a notary. You don't know what to do. I always call it like, it's like for some of us who are mothers, being pregnant, giving birth. So right now, you say you may be in the pregnancy phase, and that could be pre-commission, mid-commission, already commissioned, but haven't done anything with it, right? And what I say in that phase there is name your business. What do you like? You know, when we're pregnant, we think about what we're going to name our baby, right? I mean, don't be like me. I ain't name my baby until like the last minute. I don't know what her name was going to be until the day I was going to the hospital. So we're going to name our business, right? So I named my business Ebony's Mobile Notary. You want to know why? My name is Ebony and I provide mobile notary service. That's why. That's why. I didn't need anything fancy. I didn't need anything that I had to think of. My name is Ebony and I'm a mobile notary on period. So that's how I got to my business name. Then it's all you have to brand, because remember, you are the face of your business, right? And I'm not saying go out here and spend thousands on branding. I'm talking about creating a free Canva account. What are my business colors? Black and gold, for no reason. For no reason. There was nothing tied to that. Does it show up well on the internet? Is it going to be something that I have to think about too hard? I picked some simple colors. Black and gold are the colors, right? So then I said, all right, we got a name, we got our colors, we're going to make a logo. You can go on Fiverr and you can have somebody make you a logo, or you can go in Canva and you can make you one for free $99, right? Make your little logo. My logo is literally Ebony's Mobile Notary with one of those notary feathers on it. Nothing big, nothing major, but you should be able to go on Fiverr if you want somebody else to make it. Should be about 20, 25 bucks, if that. Do not get caught up in those scams. Well, I'm feeling generous. I would love to make you a logo, and then you cash app them and they scammed you. No one said do that, right? No one. Not even, no one said do that. So now that you got your name for your business, you got your commission, you commissioned, you got the name of your business, you got your logo, and now you got your colors. Now you got to protect it. You know, like just with our children, we in our cars, we're putting insurance on it. We know that we need errors and omissions insurance or professional liability insurance, right? A lot of people go, how much insurance should I get? How do I know? You didn't consult a bunch of people when you was getting that car insurance, did you? Did you? You didn't, did you? So why are you making it complicated now? Oh, because it's a business. Consult an insurance agent for your state. The price for me is not going to be the same price for you. We can both be driving Honda Accords, but my price is my price for my insurance and your price is your price for your insurance. Who do I have? Byberg. How much do I have? A $500,000 policy. How much do I pay? I paid $128 for the year. That was what they quoted me. I had somebody call me and they was out of New York and they didn't quote me the same price. What they got to do with anything? Sorry. I don't know. But shop around for quotes and you get the one that is best for you, right? And if you need help with that, with figuring that out, if you're in that 757 Notary Sisters Facebook group, we got a house insurance resident who is ready to help and figure out what's going to be the best policy for you, right? Utilize it. That's a good resource. Right? So now we got to go back to, we got our commission. We know our name is Ebony's Mobile Notary. We know our colors are black and gold. We got our insurance. And now we have to execute on our business, right? What's the plan? What is, like, write out your realistic plan. Write it down. Because I'll tell you my plan. Mine is, my daughter 20. I can move how I want to move, right? I can take 8 to 10 signings a day. Ain't nobody checking for me, right? I can go as I want. I don't have family here. I can move. Everybody is not like that. So say you have 2 kids and say one of them is 8 and another one is 14. The 8-year-old, you might have to pick up from aftercare. The 14-year-old probably got to go to track practice. All of these things are so imperative for your business because you really need to sit down and look and see, how can I run this business with my circumstances, right? So if you already know on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can't do signings, but you can do signings. You can do general notary work. You can do all of this on Mondays and Wednesdays and on Fridays and some Saturdays. Write that down. Write that down. So that you have a realistic objection of what your business looks like. Because that right there is going to say, okay, I take care of grandma on Mondays, so really I only can do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and some Saturdays. You're a part-time business. And that's okay. Like, ain't nobody say you have to be a full-time business, but just know what your reality is. Know what your circumstances are, right? Because I'm the notary that can take a signing at 6 o'clock in the morning and at 11 o'clock at night. I'm the notary who can take a last minute. If you call me right now at 11:48 in the morning on February the 2nd and you like, I need you to go and do a signing at 12:15, I can go. Everybody not like that, right? So do not get hemmed up in this pipe dream, or it's not working, or it's not this. My journey is not your journey, right? So now that we got our plan, we got it written down, boom, I can be a notary on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and some Saturdays, because the rest of the days I got my family, I got to take care of grandma, I got to do this, I got to do this, or either maybe even you have a whole 9 to 5. You got that plan and now you can see it. And this stuff is so important, right? So now that we got all of that figured out, now we got a structure. We want to make sure that our business is legal, because we don't want to be in court and we don't want to get sued and we don't want to be hemmed up with stuff that we don't want. So do I suggest getting an LLC? Absolutely. I'm going to protect mine. I've got 8 of them. Okay. 8. I'm going to protect mine. And I get it. In every single state, LLCs can be expensive. I heard Texas is $300. I heard Massachusetts is $500. Guess what? No one ever said that there was not expenses to this business. No one ever said that. There are plenty of expenses to start in this business, right? Plenty. But you can make it work. So I always ask, what are you willing to sacrifice? I DoorDashed. That is how I paid for my expenses for a lot of this business. And if you got good credit, go for it, baby. Go for it. Use your credit cards. Remember, you got to pay it back. And you got to pay it back. Don't create debt that you ain't ready for, okay? That is something huge, because you're going to have to pay it back. Right? So now that you got your LLC and you got your EIN number, you got to get that business bank account, right? Because now it's about to be go time. Because remember, you already got your logo, you got your insurance, now you got your LLC, you got your EIN, and you got your business checking account. And you like, where do I go from here? Somebody got to know your business, right? We only know as if you tell us. Marketing. Now you got to make some business cards. You want to make some flyers. You probably want a website. All expenses. Oh, we got more expenses too coming, y'all. More. Because if you're a loan signing agent, you're going to need that printer. That printer is going to cost you. But you can look on Marketplace. You can look at I don't know. And Marketplace, you can look on. I got my printer from Best Buy on Period. I use Progressive Leasing. That's what I used. There was no credit check. It was $79 down. The interest rate was like 89%, but it was 90 days, same as cash. I paid my printer off in those 90 days, same as cash. I have an HP printer. And again, my link tree is listed. My websites are listed. You can look and see exactly which printer that I have. Again, I never said that this business was coming without expenses. So you have to be ready for these expenses. Let's go into a few more, right? You have to be educated. We cannot be out here just being terrible business owners and not having our education. So for me, I had never been a notary. I've never owned a home. I still live in an apartment. So I've never owned a home. I did not know what the home buying process looked like. I had no idea on, if you asked me 2 years ago, what was a note? I don't know. What was a deed? What was what is a allonge? I didn't know. Guess what I did? I paid for education. And I'll tell you right now, for my general notary work, I take Bryce Hall Notaries in Motion. That is who I go to for general notary work for the state of Virginia. That is where I get that information from. I took Notary to Notary with Vanessa Terry for the signing agent course. That is how I learned what a HELOC was, what a refinance is, what a deed is, what a mortgage is, what a loan modification is. That's where I learned it. Both of them cost. Notaries in Motion with Bryce Hall cost me about $30 to $40. I take the refresher class every year. I'm getting ready to take it again because February is my yearly anniversary. Notary to Notary, you have access to her program after you purchase it for a lifetime. I go into there if I need to brush up. I remember when I did a bunch of refinances, and the first time I had to do a HELOC. I didn't know what a HELOC, I thought a HELOC was one word. I didn't know it was acronyms for a home equity line of credit, but I was able to go back into my course and get that education, right? So you have to be willing to educate yourself. And YouTube is good. YouTube University. YouTube is good. But when you want to have somebody that has solid information, that's packaged it up for you, that you can just log in and take that course. There are several courses out here. Take the one that resonates with you. The one that resonated with me was Notary to Notary. And that's on Period, right? So now you got your education. Now you got your commission. You got all of your supplies. You got your insurance. You got your LLC. Now you like, look, I done spent this money. I'm going to need return on my investment, right? Baby, it takes sweat equity. Now, you got to sign up for these signing services. A lot of people say, I don't know which ones are the good ones. We don't know. Wait, what's good to me may not be good to you. Sign up. Why I got to do all the legwork first for you to sign up? Do you need a list? Guess what? Files tab in the Facebook group is 10 title companies and 25 signing services. Trust me, if you type in a Google search of signing services, a whole list gonna pop up. Check, see if they open. You have to do the work for your business. You cannot expect anybody to do it for you. And that's what I find is that a lot of people are expecting for other people to do it for them. I had somebody book a call with me, paid to book a call with me to ask me if I could sign them up for signing services. Baby, no, not at all. What you thought I was going to build your empire and leave mine behind? Girl, no, not how that works. But there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of companies. I'm with over 400 companies. I sign up for companies every single day. I make connections all the time, right? And are some companies out of business? Yep. Are some companies slow to pay? Yep. Have I not been paid by some companies? Yep. Part of business. Part of business. Everybody is not a good business owner. And you got to remember, a lot of these signing services are just another small business owner. A lot of people say, Ebony, you should be a signing service. I don't want the headache, right? But I get enough business where I could. And I would be just another small business owning a signing service. So maybe people they go out of business. Businesses close all the time. Don't think that a signing service cannot close. They may have been open last year and now they're closed this year, right? But you're going to do your due diligence and you're going to figure out who you want to market to. So now you're like, all right, I'm signed up with some signing services. I'm listing myself on platforms and directories. And if you don't know the difference between what is a platform, what is a directory, what is a signing service, and what is going direct, look it up. I offer a business brain dump where I go over all of that. But a lot of people, they don't want to pay any more money than what they've already paid. So the best thing I can say is look it up, right? So a directory is like a yellow pages. It's like a phone book where there's just a bunch of notary listings, things like Notary Cafe, right? Places like I have my own notary directory called the Notary Connects. And that is just a place where you list your business and people like your next potential client. Like for me, I get calls. Like yesterday, I got a call from an attorney who was out of, I forgot what state she was in, but the job that needed to be done was in Northern Virginia. That was about 3.5 hours from me. I was able to, well, I wasn't, but I went to my directory to try to find a notary to coordinate with them. Unfortunately, no one on my directory answered the phone. So I went to Notary Cafe and I was able to find a notary to complete that transaction for that attorney. You see how that works? So having your business listed somewhere is good. Are some of these directories, they are free. Some of them are not. Notary Cafe is $36 for the year. Mine is $17.57 for the year. There are a few that are free. Notary Rotary, I think, is $19 for the year. I'm not sure of the free ones. Yeah, off the top of my head, I'm not sure of those. But you can a Google search, free notary directories. Boom, I promise you, it's going to come up, right? So then from there are also things that I call like a platform, SnapDocs, Signing Order, those places, ZigSig. They're platforms where they do send out signings. Like I just left real quick. They just sent out a signing. I don't think I got it because I was filming and I know I waited too late. But they'll send out signings via text message. And again, a signing service probably put their signing into Signing Order, which is the platform. They blast out the text message. Boom, you say yes or no. You're going to have about a millisecond to read it because there's a bunch of notaries and one signing, right? So you're going to have about a millisecond to read that. And you're going to say yes or no. Again, you know your circumstances. If you know that you were sitting at work and that signing came through and that signing is for 2 o'clock and you don't get off until 5 o'clock, obviously you can't take it. Like, this is not a game. Like these people's homes, these are home loans that need to be funded. This might be a divorce decree or estate planning that needs to be executed. It's not about you, it's about the client, right? And I think once we realize that, we'll really, really win in this game, right? It's not about you, it's about the client. So no one cares that you can't do the signing until 5 p.m. That's not the client's problem. They're going to find someone who can do the signing at the time that is needed to be done, right? You have to know your circumstances. So now you're like, all right, well, I need to do some in-person marketing. Who do I in-person market to? Everybody. Like I say, do a Google search. Who all could use a notary near you? You know what's going to come up? Fire department, police department, nursing homes, hospitals, group homes, banks, investors, adoption agencies, surrogacy places. Do a Google search and see where they are. Collect that information. Collect it. And guess what? Let them know. My name is Ebony. I am the CEO of Ebony's Mobile Notary, located in Chesapeake, Virginia. I provide mobile and remote notary transactions. I can come to your client at the time and date that they desire at their location of choice. Whatever your specialty is, it might be in apostilles, but you have to sell your business. At the end of the day, you're not going to get business if no one knows about your business. And you got to keep going. So again, another plan. Hey, how often do I plan on in-person marketing? I do it once a week. I pick 5 different places once a week that I'm going to physically walk into, right? But my life allows me to do that. Then I also do email marketing. I pick 5 people every single day that I need to introduce myself to. It's just a simple email. It is just a simple email. Hey, my name is Ebony. I'm the CEO of Ebony's Mobile Notary, located right here in Chesapeake, Virginia. Blah, 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 blah. And I tell them. So I'm getting my business out there. Everywhere I go, I walk with a smile on my face. I'm happy. I don't never leave the house without my business cards. Yo, I went and got a haircut today. Just was in the barber shop, right? And the guy said, oh, I'm getting married today. You know, I need a haircut. I said, yo, do you got an officiant? He said, nah, man, my girl's supposed to be looking. Boom. Going to do their wedding later on today. Then the other man that was waiting to get his haircut said, yo, you do divorces? I can do your separation agreement in Virginia. You got to be separated for 180 days and it needs to be documented. Can you come tomorrow? Yeah, I certainly can. Boom. Here's my card. You see how that worked? You see how that worked? Done. Just like that. Right? But business is going to fluctuate. Some days I don't get no phone calls. Some days I get too many phone calls. You just never know. That is business. You taking a faith walk, okay? We taking a faith walk. Every day I'm like, God bless my business 10 times fold again. Thank you for letting me breathe again. Thank you for another opportunity on this side of the earth that I can continue to be a business owner, right? Baby, that's what we doing. Woo. Then the education is never ending. You always want to stay abreast to new things. When I started doing estate planning, like at first it was one POA here, one POA there. But then I started getting calls for full estate planning with living wills and trust and amendments to trust and all types of things that go into it. I had to go and learn and educate myself on what is these documents? How do they serve me? And how can I be a resource in the community? Guess what I did? I took a course. Lisa Sweeting, the Notary Village. Teachers has a course, $75 for estate planning. I went and learned. I got well versed. As I was marketing to my potential clients, or either as attorneys were calling me and notifying me, I would also ask them, hey, can I come shadow you as well? I want to know what you know. Not to say that I can act as an attorney, but I want to know what is when you want to amend something in a trust. What is that? I know that I'm just the notary, and I know I'm there to identify who you are, and I know I'm just there to witness the signatures, but I also want to be well versed in knowing what I'm doing. I need to know what a POA is. I don't want to be thinking that a POA is Popeye the Sailor Man. I need to know it's a power of attorney and what the definition is for a power of attorney. We get into these things and we don't know them, right? And like I said, the context of the document is not really our business. Like, it's not for us to say that you're leaving Julie your diamond ring and you're leaving Matt a goat. That's not our business. We don't care what you're leaving, but I still want to know what it is. I want to know what a living will is. I want to understand, when does this, what happens when you die, and you have this living will, because now you're dead. But these are all things that you'll learn if you take a course. Because remember, I've always said, this business, it has expenses, right? Especially if you want to do it thoroughly, especially if you want to do it accurately, right? And again, part of your marketing, don't forget to make that Google business page. That's free. That's about the freest thing that is going to be amazing to you, is that Google business page. You can take a class if you want on how to make one. Jim Allen offers a class. I think it's about $150. I made an ebook. It's in the group. It's free. Click here, because I know my business name. I know the services that I provide. I know where I live. I know my business. So I know what to post. And again, you're going to want to learn like simple things that is SEO, that you do have to post content. You don't want to blank Google business page. And these are all resources that a lot of people offer. Because again, this business comes with expenses, including myself. I offer all of this stuff. I offer one-on-ones. I offer the business brain dumps, the business masterminds. I offer all of these things. No one buys them though, because everybody wants something for free. So YouTube University, go for it, but just do it. I don't care how you get the information, but do it. If you're really looking to come into this business, you just got to be aware. Number one, there are expenses. Number two, there's continuing education. And number three, be well versed in your craft, right? Be well versed. So now we like, all right, we getting signings, we getting general notary work. You got your website, you got your Google business page, you got your marketing supplies, you got your plan. You trailing right along. So now we like, all right, let's get into some of this business credit. Again, if you're not good with your personal credit and you're not good on you're not going to be good on business credit, right? But say that you are, or say that you like me and you had to learn. My personal credit was shit. But as I learned and grew in business, I was able to get educated on how important my personal credit would be. Even though there's the no PG, it would help for my business credit. So I got my little trade lines and I'm doing these little things, and I got my little net 30 card. I got a gas card. I got a quill. These are all net 30 opportunities. That means that you have to pay it all back in 30 days or 7 days or 15 days. Again, if you need a list on who your net 30 people is, Google search. Or either you can buy one. I don't have an ebook on building business credit, but I know several people that do. I definitely own several ebooks on how to build business credit, because at the end of the day,
my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.